up, everyone? It is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today I got a whole bunch of new stuff to try out. So I got this, what is this, the Peace Out Instant Pore Perfector, and then I got, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury powder and concealer. I think I got the concealer too light though. It's in the shade 11.75, and from what I saw on their website, I think I should have got 13 instead. And then of course I got the powder in the shade Tan Deep. It looks like it's more of a banana powder though, so I went with that. Then y'all know I had to get the patrickta foundation and powder with the foundation brush. I was real bougie this time out. I bought the brush too and everything. And then I got one of the new glosses from Gwen Stefani, so we'll try that out. Lastly, I'm going to try out the Trippin' Smooth Powder from UOMA Beauty. I got the shade Rich Tan to try out. I did get honey for underneath my eyes as well though, because it was part of the 21 Days of Beauty sale. So I had been wanting for a while. I was just going to get the shade Honey to put underneath my eyes, but once it was 50% off, then I was like, I gotta get both to try. So anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to zoom you in. My card was acting stupid when I first started, so I actually have this primer on already. You can tell me if you think it looks blurred. I always feel like my face gets blurred more on this side than it does on this side, but let's read what it says it does. It says, made only with soothing, good for skin properties. We left out the bad stuff like fragrances, silicones, and parabens and put in the good stuff. So it has hyaluronic acid. It hydrates and plumps to promote a firmer, plumper complexion with less visible pores and fine lines. The niacinamide, also known as vitamin B, soothes as it helps address uneven skin tone. The mushroom extract helps minimize the look of pores and smooth skin texture. And finally, the malic acid helps promote a smooth, even looking complexion. So that's what it does. It retails for $28. I wanted to get the Cali Ray one as well, but you know, that's cool. When it first went on, it went on quite cooling to the skin. I didn't feel like it blurred a whole lot though. At first it looked like it was leaving a film behind, but I feel like now it doesn't look like that, so I look fine. Let's get into this foundation now. So it retails for $52, which I thought was kind of high. I got the shade Deep 2 Neutral because I don't feel like I saw like a warm shade that I would like, okay, and this was the one I feel like would work for me, so I went ahead and got this one. I do have his cream bronzer. I was gonna put that on my face. I need to figure out what I did with it though. There's so much stuff around here as usual. Oh y'all, I don't even know, but this is what mine looks like, so there you go. Now I was concerned about how much product you get in here, because you get 0.32 ounces of cream and 0.14 ounces of powder, so you get 9 grams of cream and 4 grams of powder for $52. I was like, that's high, Patrick. I don't know if I'm gonna be using this, taking this regularly, Patrick, because that's high. Anyway, let's read what she says. So it says a duo that includes a blendable medium coverage cream foundation paired with a satin finish powder. This duo includes a buildable, breathable cream form that melts into and moves with the skin. It also includes an air spun setting powder that blurs the appearance of pores to create a flawless looking skin-like finish. So we'll see how it looks all over the face, and if I don't like how the powder looks all over the face, then I'll go ahead and, you know, put the UOMA Beauty powder on top. Because I remember watching Stephanie's video and she was talking about how the powder wasn't necessarily, she thought, best for all over the skin. So I'm like, okay, let me read up on this Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I should have bought the shade 13, which is Tan Deep with golden neutral undertones. So let's read what she says she is, and then I'll read, matter of fact, let me read 11.75 and what I got. Can I find it on here? Yeah, 11.75. I got tan with the neutral olive undertone. Anyway, let's read what this says so I can get all this done. I believe that concealer retail for $33 if I remember correctly. So it says a creamy skin-like medium to full coverage concealer that visibly conceals, brightens, and lifts eyes and face. Available in 30 waterproof shades with up to 16 hours of wear. The coverage is medium, the finish is radiant, and the formulation is liquid. It has hyaluronic acid, which hydrates skin and revitalizes the outer visible layers. It has niacinamide for smoothing, and it has golden vitamin C to visibly brighten. Charlotte Tilbury developed the skincare infused concealer to improve the look of skin with each application. Designed with a doe foot applicator for easy application, the lightweight and long-wearing formula visibly hydrates, brightens, and smooths the complexion. So that's what they say about this lovely concealer. It retails for $33. I was right. If I remember correctly, I think the powder was like the normal price of her powders, but we're gonna go check that real quick to make sure I'm right. I want to get the bronzer from, who do you call them, Melt, but I just didn't rush out to get it because I was like, oh God, excuse me. I was like, I just wasn't in a rush to get it because I've tried so many bronzers, and then like the lack of shades in it and the fact it's just gonna be another red bronzer in my collection, I was like, I'm not rushing. So y'all will see it eventually, but I just didn't rush to get it because I was like, girl, you got how many of these? Okay, so here it is. This is a refillable Airbrush Flawless Filter Brightening Powder. So this one is specifically for underneath the eyes. I have the shade Tan Deep. It retails for $46. I think it's a couple dollars more than the one from before. I feel like that one's $44, so this one's $2 more. It is a lightweight microfine powder that visibly brighten, blur, and lift your eyes and face while setting your makeup for up to 16 hours with no flashback. It has hyaluronic acid, which hydrates. It has vegan collagen, which is visibly smooth, and it has vitamin C, which visibly brightens. Inspired by her award-winning Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder sold separately, which smooths and blurs the look of skin, Charlotte Tilbury has worked her magic yet again to create the complexion perfecting micro powder for a bright airbrush look in seconds. And like I said, this one is 46. I swear the other one was 44 though. Let me go check now because it's at the top of the page. I just scrolled to the bottom of the page. That's what took so long. Yeah, wait, that one's 46 too apparently. I swear that used to be 44. Maybe it went up. Y'all know everything going up, so I wouldn't be surprised. Let me finally put this on my face though. As you can see, the cream is much darker than the powder, so I'm feeling like this color is a little too deep for me though, so I'm hoping that if I do use the powder on my face, then maybe it'll work out better. So, oh, the brush is really nice and soft. Like, look at that. I don't know that I'd use a brush like this for this type of powder, this type of product normally, because the bristles aren't compact enough for my personal liking. But we're gonna go on here with this today, because you know, oh yeah, that's quite deep. Yeah, so it's looking much deeper on my face than I expected it to. And I feel like it's pulling red, even though it says it's neutral. Maybe it's just me. Y'all can tell me what you think. But I feel like it's pulling red and it looks dark on me than it should. So hopefully the powder will lighten it up. Because right now it's too dark. It's giving okay coverage. It's not like exceptional. And I don't know that this is going to be a product that's going to build on itself very well and build up coverage. So it might just, you know, be... The formula is really nice though. Like, it's blended onto the skin easy and moving easily. It's not like it's a thick one, but it's still emollient. So that's why I'm liking, like it's emollient and going on smoothly and easily. But I'm feeling like it's not gonna the coverage might not build the way I like just automatically. I don't know why, but that's a first impression before I even try to put more on what it's giving me. So yeah, I definitely bought a shade. It was too dark, but I heard the cream is lightening stuff up on the face, so hopefully that'll work out for me, because right now I just look darker than I'm supposed to. I mean, that's fine because it matches the rest of like my body. My face is lighter than my body because of obviously, you know, putting on SPF, so it's not too bad. And now I have the coverage all with my face. I'm liking it pretty well. I'm actually not thinking about building it up anymore. And y'all know normally I would, but just, I don't know. I'm feeling like it looks good enough to where I don't need to. Plus, I want to see how the coverage of the concealer can do it. So this is what my face looks like with the foundation on. I feel like it looks nice and smooth. And since all these things are supposed to be blurring and smoothing, I'm feeling like they're actually doing quite a good job. Because, you know, the pores look nice and smooth when I first put this on. This side looks smooth on this side, but it always does to me. The foundation is looking nice on the skin. It's sitting nice on the skin. It looks like it's just my skin, natural and glowing. So I'm really liking that. Let's go ahead and put this concealer on now. So what did I put it? Oh, yeah. Like I told you, I have the shade 11.75, even though I should have got like 13. So we'll see how well it goes. Hopefully that'll help me in this, because again, y'all saw my face before and you see it now. So here's what the shade looks like. As you can see, it's just a little too light. I don't think it's like a lot too light, but I'd prefer to have a couple of shades deeper. But since I don't, we're gonna work with this. So it feels hydrating underneath the eyes on first application. Like I can feel the instant hydration of the hyaluronic acid as soon as I blend it onto my under eye. So I'm liking that. We'll see how she blends out once I start blending out. Y'all, if I had talked so much in the beginning about all the products and all the information for the products, and now I'm like, I've been sitting here 11 minutes. I don't even feel like I've been sitting there that long, but because I had to sit there so long to talk about all the products and how much they cost and all that, I'm like, dang. Okay, y'all, so I just ended up putting my second layer of concealer on off camera to save us some time. So let's get into the blending it out. Like I said in the first part, it went on really hydrating onto the skin, so I really liked that about it. It seems like if you let it sit for a little while though, it becomes harder to move. I had to sit on for a few minutes. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use cream bronzer or not. I swore I brought my patrickta cream contour set with me, but I can't find it anywhere, so that's when I was like, I'm gonna just leave this on and, you know, for a little bit while I look for it, and then I didn't find it. So you have to put a little more work the longer you leave it on. And I don't feel like I left it on that long, but you know, apparently I did, because it's acting like it's a little more difficult to move, but that's okay. It's not impossible. As you can see, it's moving. It's just, you know. So this is definitely my summer shade, because I mean, it's matching my body perfectly. Only problem is we at the end of summer, so we put it out toward the end of summer, and I bought my summer shades. So it's like, if I want to use this again, I'm going to put a whole bunch of concealer and a whole bunch of powder and a whole bunch of other work to make it work. So that's part I'm not necessarily liking about. Anyway, let's get into Charlotte's Tilbury's powder now. So I'm actually use Patrick's brush to put on Charlotte's powder, because we put Charlotte's powder on the what do you call it, the face. I mean underneath the eyes, and then we're gonna put the other powder on Patrick's all over my face. That's what I meant to say. Why did I have to put this tape across it? Because it's like, I was just gonna I normally pull her stuff out from the bottom, but it's like, it's this weird component there. I don't know if y'all can see. So it's like I can't pull it out from the bottom like I normally do it. Okay, there we go. So this is the new packaging that she used just for these. I thought it was gonna be bigger. Like, it looked like it was bigger in the component. It is refillable, which I guess I should like. So that's what the powder looks like. So let's pick up Patrick's brush and see how it looks. I know Karen Harris ended up buying the translucent one because she said she felt like the shade was too deep for a tan person. I can see what she means, because I'm like, I feel like this is blending with her skin tone and it wouldn't necessarily brighten anything. Like for me, we can clearly see it's brightening, but on Karen it probably wouldn't brighten because it's closer to Karen's actual skin tone. So I understand her getting translucent now, because at first I was like, it's a tan deep Karen, but you know, it's Karen, so I should have known she knew her stuff and that one was going to be better for her. So that's how we got the brightening. I'm liking the brightening of it. I feel like it looks a little like it has shimmer in it though, because I didn't have this shimmery, sheeny looking look underneath my eyes before, and now I do. So I'm definitely seeing the shimmeriness of it all. So is that, I'm just putting it on in place to highlight my face, because if you all remember, we're using patrickta actual powder on the rest of my face. So I'm just trying to set the places that I put with concealer to brighten those up. It does definitely look like it's blurred out my pores in these areas as well. So I'm liking that. But who doesn't like a blurred pore, girl? Where'd the concealer go? I just had it. Okay, so now let's go into his powder and put it all on my face and see how that goes. So I'm trying to start off using his brush for this powder. However, as a general rule, I would not use this as a powder brush. Again, it's too flimsy. I would only use it underneath my eyes like I did with the Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely blurring and looking exceptionally nice on the skin. It's a beautiful combination with this foundation. But again, it's Patrick, so it wasn't like I was doubting it. It was just more like, is it going to look fine on my actual skin? So I will say the shades are a little bit deceiving, because I usually wear like the first or the second deep shade, and this is quite deep from what I was expecting. But again, I'm fine with it. Like I said, this is my summer shade. This is a foundation that actually matches my body. A lot of ones you've been seeing me with this summer don't necessarily match my body. This one actually matches the tan that's on my arm. I usually don't buy them to match my body, just because winter lasts longer in Chicago than summer does. So I don't feel the need to, you know, buy them to match. It's like I just buy setting powders that are darker, and then every year I'll just use a darker setting powder to make it match my face. But it's nice to have one that actually matches my face. So this is what we're looking like now. I like it. Let's see how smoothing it looks on the rest of the places I put on my face. Yeah, my forehead definitely looks blurred. Now I will say this foundation did cover up my dark spots. Like I was hoping, like all in here I can still see the dark spots. But usually when I put my bronzer on, I feel like it's not really that visible. So that's fine. I don't have a new bronzer, so I'm gonna go up. Wait, let me get my setting spray and do my setting spray trick. So far I'm liking everything on first application, but we'll see how everything will at the end of the night, girl. Because, you know, you can first put it on and look amazing, and 3 hours later you'd be like, oh no, oh girl, what happened? And I'm hoping we don't get one of those situations. I'm especially loving this brightening powder. I want to put it up against my Pat McGrath one, because y'all know I live for Mocha. So let me know if you want me to put it up against the Pat McGrath one, the little bullet one, to see how that goes. Because I think I brought it here. I'm not sure, because I knew it looked like this one to me, and I was like, yes. I swore I brought that in the patrickta, but it's like I don't know where they are. I was like, I don't know. So I have to find them, because I'm telling y'all, I feel like we need to battle this up against Mother's and see if hers is better than Mother's. Because Mother's is cheaper, but I don't know how many grams Mother's is. Matter of fact, let's look that up now. So this one is 0.31 grams. And then we're going to look at Pat McGrath's, the yellow brightening one, and see how much it is. Because she actually having 30% off sale right now. So I wish I had thought about this sooner. But I mean, like, hey, I can't think about it some other actually till I actually get the products. And since Charlotte's forever sending this, that's why I'm taking so long to talk about. So Mother's is $32, and you get 0.14 ounces. So you get more in Charlotte's than you do Mother's. But since Mother always having a sale, you could probably get 2 of them price one. So this is what Mother's yellow powder looks like, since I don't have it here with me right now. That's the tone of Mother's, and then you saw tone of Charlotte. So I feel like, but I feel like in person this one is lighter, like this one is. So let me know if y'all want me to do the battle. I definitely will. And since Mother always having sales, I feel like it might be in your best interest to do that. However, I do appreciate the fact that Charlotte's is refillable, because it could be cheaper over time to just buy a refiller. Plus, since it's not in the dome shape like Mother's, it'll be easier to, you know, like hold on to. Anyway, I'm gonna go off camera. Bronze, blush, highlighter, whatever. I was hoping to put on my Gucci blushes today. They were supposed to show up in my house, but they didn't show up before I left, and I left like late, like 2 o'clock in the, like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And my Ulta package showed up, but those didn't, so I'm gonna have to do those blushes another time. Maybe we can do those when we do the battle of the Charlotte Tilburys. Anyway, I'm gonna bronze my face. I got a couple of more videos to do, and then I'll come back and check in with y'all before I leave, along with putting on this lip gloss. Or I might put this lip gloss on in the eyeshadow palette video I have to do, because girl, I got a lot to do. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, so I've returned with the face fully done. This is the Cosmic Brushes palette. I just did a simple blue smoky eye and tried to get y'all popping in the corner to try it out. I put a lip liner on to save time. I just put on a brown lip liner. I have one of her lipsticks, so I'm trying to decide if I want to put it with this lip gloss or not, or if I just want to do the lip gloss on its own so we can see the true opaqueness of it. But I'm like, I can swatch it on my hand and we can see the true opaqueness of it. And then if I want to put the lipstick on top, then I probably will. And I feel like I probably should, just because it smells like vanilla cupcakes. That's nice. This is what the color of the gloss looks like. I got the shade Sweet Tooth. It reminds me of Barely There from Juvia's Place, though. So let's swatch it alongside that and see if I'm right. Ooh, that was the one. Like, it definitely gives me Barely There vibes from Juvia's Place. I feel like Juvia's Place one might be a little, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like it's a little deeper of a pink, though. So this is the Juvia's Place one underneath it. As you can see, it's a little deeper of a pink, but that might work better for some of my skin tone, whereas this one might, either one of them will work just fine. I just want to see what it looks like alone. I kind of want to put a lipstick on with it, though, because I just feel like that's my preference. But plus, with this eye, I don't feel like it's going to look that great. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on its own. You know, we just going to put it on its own and see how it goes. So where's the... Oh, yeah. This one. It is a thicker formula. But I am liking the fact that it does have opacity to it, because I like a high shine opaque gloss. I know a lot of people don't like highly pigmented glosses. I do. I just don't necessarily like how thick this gloss is, so that's the only thing I have to say about it. It smells amazing. It's not like it doesn't feel comfortable on the lips. It's just, I feel like it's a little thick, so it's not making my lips stick together or anything like that. It just feels a little thick. So those are my thoughts. But I feel like the face looks pretty nice so far. I put on the Fenty Chocolate Swirler Highlighter. I left Pecan at home, so this is what I'm working with. This is what the face is looking like. I need to put on some setting spray to finish it off. I've only had the face on for like maybe an hour, so I'm gonna set my face with some setting spray, and then I will go on my day. I gotta go get gas from Indiana, then I gotta go pick up dinner, and then I will check in with y'all later on tonight. Okay, girl? Okay. Okay, y'all, so this end of the night, and here we are. This is my face is looking like. I can still see the brightness underneath it. I'm definitely feeling that. I have the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette on my eyes. If I didn't tell you all that earlier, I don't remember when the update, if I told you that or not, even though I'm sitting here editing it, but I just added the clips and went on my day. As you can see, the lip gloss is worn off, but it was lip gloss as I expected. I'm quite impressed with the brightener though. Like, look how bright underneath my eyes still looks. I do feel like my face looks like really oily, but it doesn't look this oily in real life, I'm telling you. I feel like the patrickta foundation did a great job on holding up. What bronzer did I use? Oh, I mixed the Marc Jacobs one, but since the foundation was darker than I expected it to be, I had to mix the Ilion one with it just so I could feel like I saw the bronzer. Because if you all remember, that Marc Jacobs one isn't like super dark. So, it wasn't really showing up that well. Yeah, I just put on a hat, y'all, because I'm about to go wash my hair, so I couldn't be bothered with actually trying to, like, put the ponytail up and do all that. So, anyway, I like the way the concealer held up. I like the way it's looking on the face. I'm actually liking all the products that I tried for once, which is weird because I normally feel like I find one thing that's wrong. So I love the way the foundation blended on. I love the way it lasts and looks natural on the skin. I love the concealer and how bright it looks underneath the eyes. So 11.75 is a fine shade with me. But then again, you have to keep in mind, I did buy the foundation in too dark of a shade. So that's why it ended up working out in my favor. Otherwise, I would say probably by shade 13. They actually have free samples of it on Sephora right now if you buy anything. So I plan on getting one shade 13 as a free sample to try out and see if I like that one better than 11.75. But I like everything I tried. The pores looked nice and smooth. All the products went on and blurred and smoothed my pores like they said they would. So I am here for everything I tried, and I must say I'm quite impressed. I want to try the what is it, the Charlotte Tilbury concealer and powder with that foundation, of course, because obviously I feel like the line is going to work better together because that's the way it's made to do. I can't wait till Patrick comes out with a concealer if this is what the foundation is looking like. Okay, Patrick, honey, I mean, I knew you weren't going to let me down, but, you know, we're going to have to do better with how much product we're getting for this price because no. But I like everything else. I like everything about it. I would say wait till the Sephora sale in October to get this foundation, though, just because you're getting so little of each product, in my personal opinion. So I don't necessarily think it's worth all that, but, you know, yeah, I can't say I have any complaints about anything I tried. Everything worked out perfectly. The brightness is still underneath my eyes, and I've had this foundation on for 8 hours. The concealer still looks nice on the eyes. Again, I've had all this stuff on for 8 hours, and I still feel like my face looks really nice. I feel like if I just blot it and reapply some highlighter, I'd be good to go. So those are my thoughts. I love all the stuff I tried. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.